molecular compounds or covalent compounds. So these are compounds that contain two nonmetals. When naming them, the names contain prefixes, and the prefix is attached to the element to which it refers. The prefixes are mono for 1, di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4, penta for 5, hexa for 6, hepta for 7, octa for 8, nona for 9, and deca for 10. So the prefix indicates the number of atoms in the chemical formula. So the prefix indicates the number of atoms of that element in the chemical formula. Now, for mono, if there is only one atom of the first element in the name, we don't say mono, we drop it. So for instance, CF4 is just carbon tetrafluoride, not monocarbon tetrafluoride. So you drop the mono if it's for the first atom in the formula. CO is carbon monoxide, not monocarbon monoxide. So an example here, P2O3. So we have 2 atoms of phosphorus, so this becomes di for 2, phosphorus. The name of the first element does not change, it's straight out of the periodic table. So diphosphorus, the name for the second element will end in IDE. And there's 3 of them, so it's trioxide. So di for 2, phosphorus, the name of the first element, tri for 3 oxygens, and because oxygen is the second element, we change the ending to IDE. So if sulfur is the second element, it becomes sulfide. Chlorine, chloride. Writing formulas for molecular compounds is very straightforward. You use the prefix in the name to indicate the number of atoms of that element present. That number becomes a subscript. So it's written as a subscript. So, sulfur, hexafluoride. So, there's no prefix with the first element, so there must be only one of them. Hexa means 6. Fluoride means fluorine. So SF6. The 6 must come after the fluorine. So the number will become after the element. Phosphorus pentachloride. So the first element is just phosphorus, so there's only one of them, but we don't write the number 1 for subscripts. If there was none, we wouldn't write the element, so 1 is understood to be there. Then the next element is chlorine, because it's chloride. Penta means 5, so there's 5 chlorines. So PCl 5. Another good example, diphosphorus pentoxide. You'll notice for oxygen, if it's an oxide, we drop the letter A. So it's not pentaoxide, it's pentoxide. So diphosphorus, so we've got 2 phosphoruses. Pent means 5, oxide means O, so there are 5 oxygens. So the formula is P2O5.